Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm doing unboxing and show you how to set up for the first time and connect to your phone this Roomba J6 Plus with self-emptying base. So we're going to unbox it, we're going to turn it on for the first time, and we're going to connect it to our iPhone or our smartphone. And Miss Fiona's here for her treat already. Okay, so when you unbox the robot vacuum cleaner, make sure the bumper, there's nothing preventing the bumper from moving. We're going to turn it over. You may or may not have to install the brush here. It just takes a straight slot screw. So these go on and off very easy, but it is a screw, and the screw stays with the brush. And then you're going to lift it straight up. So it's like a hexagon shape. Find it, it should kind of like snap on, and then you'll put the screw, then you'll tighten the screw down. So make sure the wheels turn free, there's nothing in the way, and our brush rollers, these all come pre-installed, but you just want to make sure they're all installed correctly. Lift this up, there's a little release right there. The green one goes here. And there's like this little gear. So put the little gear in. And then put this one in. This is the light green one. Make sure that moves up and down freely. Make sure this is all nice and free. Here's the dustbin release. You're going to press this button. This comes out. This is like a release for the door. And your filter may or may not have come installed, but you want to install the filter. And there's like a cutout for it right here. So make sure you install it correctly that way. And again, that's just a release button for the door. That's going to be all nice and clean. Here's what this looks like. Now to reinstall this, you're going to hook it. Put it in the left-hand side first. There's a little spot for it. Rotate it and it snaps into place. So here's the base unit. This is going to clean out the robot vacuum cleaner and charge it. There's the charging ports. Make sure you got that sticker right there. It uses that to line it up. Now up top here are where the bags go. This is where the extra bags go right here. You're just going to have that ready to go for the next time. And then this is where you put the new bag. It just slides in this little groove right here. So there's what that looks like. Make sure it's open, and then there's an arrow, and you're going to put it in that little track and then slide it down. Yeah, there. Make sure the cardboard is in that track and that this is down. When you're done, you're going to lift this up. And now we just close this. Okay, so on the bottom, you are going to plug the power cord in. You can wrap it around this, and then you're going to plug it into an outlet. This is the self-emptying tray. You may or may not have to install this, but it's just got some screws. Okay, so when we dock, make sure the dock is in an obstruction-free zone, about a foot on either side of the wall and like about 4 feet in front of it. There cannot be anything. Now, when I dock this, it's going to turn it on automatically. So you're just going to kind of take it. The camera is facing front. This circle button is facing that. You're just going to kind of rotate it onto the dock. There's an detent for the wheels, and then this light's going to come on. And again, you just kind of want to make sure it's centered. Like that circle button right there is in line. And again, there's a detent for the wheels. There's how it looks. And then there's a little detent for the wheels. Okay, so the app you're going to need, it's called the iRobot app. So I've already have other Roombas connected to this. I'm going to click these 3 little dots, add your product. Okay, so mine did find the Roomba J series it needs set up. I could scan the QR code on the quick start guide, or I could just select it. If you don't have a QR code, you can hit this and pick which vacuum you've got, and it'll tell you how to turn the Wi-Fi on the robot vacuum. But I've already got this right here. I'm going to use this, connect. So I got to tell it what Wi-Fi I want it to connect to. I want it to connect to this is my Wi-Fi. Hit yes, continue. I got to give it my Wi-Fi password. And I entered my password, and then you got to hit the word continue. Okay, so the robot kind of dinged at me. It's connecting. Press your robot's button to connect to your phone. So I've got to go down to the robot and press this button. And then that caused the app to go to the next step. Okay, so the robot has done a couple tunes. The white button has kind of gone in a circle. It says it's successfully connected. Hit continue. Now I got to name my Roomba. This is the J. I'm going to call it Roomba J6. Done. Hit continue. Setup is complete. This might take a few minutes. Okay, here it says, welcome to Roomba. Hit next. It's going to walk you through 8 different things. Just hit the next button if you can learn a little bit about it. Now you're ready to opt in for obstacle image review. Yeah, I like that. I like that it has a camera on the front, that it's going to take a picture of the things it is going to avoid in the future. So opt in. Retrieve your smart maps to start. Nope. I want to create a new map. Okay, so yours may or may not tell you to do a mapping run, but I'm going to scroll down. This is where we got settings, product health. This is where it's going to tell us how much time we have left on all the brushes and filters. We've got product settings. This is where you're going to go in, go about the Roomba. Product software update. It's currently up to date, so that's good. You can locate it if you lose it here. Cleaning preferences, this has some good stuff. One pass, what do you want it to do? One pass or two passes, or depending on the room size. Bin full, keep cleaning when the bin is full, or do not clean when the bin is full. Obstacle detection, I've got it on, that's where you can turn it off. Status lights. And then these also have a really nice help section. So this is where you can find different answers, but I love the owner's manual is always right here. Click on here and you can go right to the owner's manual. So let's go to the map. And it says create a new smart map. So this is where you want to make sure the dock is, like, I'm going to be moving this. This isn't where I'm going to permanently keep it, but wherever you put it now, when it does the smart map, you've got to leave it there. And I'm going to do create a new smart map. Okay, so this is where I'm permanently going to keep my base unit. I've got it plugged in. I've got my app connected to it. Again, I'm going to go to Smart Map, and I'm going to go create a new smart. I'm going to click on Create New Smart Map. It tells me to open up the doors, kind of pick up around the house. Start mapping run. And it does tell me that it's mapping right now. But the nice feature about that was I could have picked a map. I got an older J7, and I could have picked that map that J7 created. So if you're replacing a Roomba with another one, you might be able to reuse the smart map. So it's going to go around your house and figure out your rooms and give you a map. And then later I'm going to show you we're going to add rooms and no-go zones and different things like that. Okay, so the J6 is done mapping. Now it says it's ready to vacuum, but let's go ahead and look at the map. And let's add some rooms and different things. It says your map is ready to review. Show me my map. All right, best divided. How does it look? Let's edit the map. Name it, I'm gonna call it the main floor, next. Because you can take the Roomba to this basement and have a whole different map. Now it wants you to set orientation. I like that orientation, so got it. So let's do next. Now it's asking me, are rooms divided up properly? No, it's got too many rooms. So let's edit room dividers. Tap a divider to edit or delete. So you can pinch and zoom so you can see these better. So this one, I'm gonna delete that one, that was no good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and delete the ones that I'm gonna delete, and then I'll show you how to modify the ones. Okay, so I've got them pretty well where I want them. Now let's say you've got one that needs modified. So just zoom in on it. Now I've got it selected. Now again, I can rotate it by like this. Then I can move it where I want by moving the map. So let's put it right, and I gotta rotate it like this. Put it over here, and then hit save. Now let's say you want to add one. I'm going to hit add divider. It puts it right there in the middle. Now you can turn it and then again move the map with one finger where you want it. So I've got a bathroom right here. And hit save. Okay, so the room dividers are done. Now I think I'm going to name them next. How do the room names? I'm going to edit room names next. So just tap on one. This is the kitchen. Unnamed room. This is the living room. This one is the family room. This one has a bath. It got the bathrooms right, and then it got the bedrooms right. Okay, so hit done, and it's going to save the map. So now it says that it's ready to clean each room. You can hit try it now. I'm not gonna do that. I want to show you some more stuff. So here is your map. Now we can add zones. Click on this little zones on the bottom right, keep out zones and clean zones, high traffic areas. So let's add a keep out zone. I hit the keep out, and now I got a red square. I want to move that. And again, you may have to pinch in on your map. I've got a computer over here, and you can grab the corner and make it wherever you like, but I got a computer right here. I want it to stay away, and hit save. So now the Roomba will not go and clean that area. It's gonna stay completely away. And you can add as many of these as you would like, as small or as big as you'd like. I've got a couch here. I want it to stay away from the couch. Okay, so it's telling me it's got this imprint smart mapping. Next. How does it work? Send it to clean, and it's going to tell me after 2 to 5 cleaning runs, the smart map will be ready. Divide and okay, so it must have like a smart map. I'm going to activate it. Hit continue. Next trip. Got it. Okay, go back to it. Looks like the Roomba's software is updating. All right, looks like it's clean. So again, here we're back to the app. I could hit new job. And this is where, since I've got the bedrooms picked out now, I could tell it to do just certain bedrooms. I can do clean everywhere. I got clean everywhere right here also. Now I can also turn on the auto empty bin right here. I can hit that, and then that'll turn on the auto empty bin. Okay, so I've got the map of my house. I've got enough battery charge. I'm going to tell it to clean everywhere. Hit new job. This is where I can tell it if I wanted to, how many passes I want it to do. I can have it do 1 or 2 passes. I could do a time zone, or I could do a cleaning, like say I want it to clean everywhere, but I only want it to run for 45 minutes. I could select that. Okay, I hit start now. It tells me that it's vacuuming. It's going to undock itself, and it's going to start vacuuming, and it's going to keep updating your map. Okay, it started to vacuum. Okay, so I've got it set up here to clean my living room. I got an iPhone cable. I've got some fake dog poop and dog doo-doo. We're going to see if it avoids it. Okay, so it's getting really close to it. So it did sense it, and it's going around it. It stays well clear from it. I like that it stays really far away from it. I don't want it to go anywhere near it. All right. And again, it stays well away from it. Okay, now that it's clear of it, I didn't quite think it was clear of it yet. All right, here it's coming up to the iPhone cable. It sensed the iPhone cable also. I really do like this vacuum cleaner. And there's another mess over there. Okay, it sensed it. Yep. That one was a little harder to sense. It's pretty low to the ground. But it says, nope, I'm going to stay away from it. And then I like from the app, I can see what it's doing. It's vacuuming the living room. I can pause it. I can tell it to go back home. Okay, so when it's all done vacuuming the room, it's going to send itself home, dock itself, and so it can charge and empty out the waste bin. And here it goes back. It's got to find the dock. It's going to line itself up. Now when it's lining itself up, you'll see that light on the front kind of go dim. It kind of goes in 3 different brightnesses. I think it's looking for that QR code on the front there. All right, now it's going to turn on the self-emptying base. And now it's going to charge itself, and it's ready to go for the next time. Now, as soon as it's done, it does say it takes a little bit of time. It has to save the smart map. So what it's going to do, it's going to let you know about those obstacles it found, which I'm going to show you. And if there was any other place, it may remap your room. Like I had some boxes over here around the front door the first time it mapped the house, and those are no longer there. So it's gonna update the map. Okay, so it's all done. And the feature I really like is down here. It says you have clean zone suggestions, but it also says it has different, it might give you a message say, hey, we found something. But today, let's go to today. You wanna review the cleaning. Look, it found the obstacles. Okay, so down here, it's gonna talk about, I canceled the cleaning, but it says begin review. This is the best feature. It says, oh, we found something. That's exactly what it found. Now I can say this was a temporary obstacle, or say that that is like a cord that's always there. I can say add in keep out zone. Or sometimes it will, like a curtain, it'll say, oh, this curtain was hanging down. Was this an obstacle? And I'll be like, no, that was not an obstacle. Then hit submit. So here's a review of some earlier things I did. So here's some dog poop again. You can say, oh, I gotta hit begin review. So here's a cord. So that cord is always gonna be there. So I'm gonna put add a keep out zone. That was not an obstacle. That was just part of the rug. Again, there was a cord there. So I'm gonna put add keep out zone. There was that dog poop. And I'm gonna put temporary obstacle here. Again, another piece of dog, temporary obstacle, a cord. I'm gonna put add a keep out zone because that cord's always there. So under product health, you can click it. It's gonna tell you the filters, when they need to be cleaned. You can even click on them. You'll have to click on that to reset it, but you can also see the installation guide and order a new part. You can also add things that could be right here. So say there's always like 2 rooms you like to clean. You can add those to your favorite. It's very simple to do. Just click the little line here. You want to edit that. No, hit the little plus button. So make a new favorite. You can give it a color, say a name, and tell it what to do. So again, down here in the app, in the history, you're going to want to review these histories because it's going to let you add. It's just really nice seeing exactly what it ran into and why it wasn't able to clean a certain area. Okay, so let's try it on hardwood floors. Here I've got some coffee that I sprinkled on there. Let's have it clean that area. Okay, I told it to start cleaning the foyer area. Okay, so it traveled to the foyer area. Now it's gonna start cleaning. So it does a good job transitioning from hardwood floors to carpet. It actually did a really good job. That's pretty impressive. Yep. Wow. That's pretty impressive. And again, you can always come up here and press the button on the vacuum cleaner. That's going to pause it, and then you can send it home. Okay, so now it's going back to the dock and it's going to empty itself out. I paused it. I just want to show you. Let's open up the dustbin. I just want to show you inside here before it goes over there. You can see there's where all that coffee is and everything. Okay, so it's going to dock itself and turn on that vacuum, that self-emptying base. Okay, so once in a while you will have to empty out this bag. It's really simple. You're going to pull this up first. Then you're going to remove the whole bag. It's a really big bag that holds it a lot. And I like that they give you a place. This is just where you're storing the extra bag. Then you can put the extra bag on. So this bag does not have many cleanings on it, but I want to open it up and show you what it's been cleaning. So the bags have like this double wall, but it does a really good job with pet hair. You know, some of these hairs are pretty long. It gets the small debris, the big chunks, but it actually does a really good job of cleaning. I really do like this Roomba J6 vacuum cleaner. I think it does a really good job. So I've had the J7 for a while, over a year now. I absolutely love it. They look really identical. I don't know what the differences are yet, but I am going to do a comparison. Underneath the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, that really helps out my YouTube channel. If you'd like to see more videos of like this, please hit the subscribe button. Also check out my Just a Dad Videos group page on Facebook. After I'm done with the products, this is where I do all my free giveaways. This week's free giveaway is the Ninja Pods and Grounds coffee maker. Also, check out my podcast. I've got a Coffee with Dad podcast. This is where I interview different people. And I also have my own coffee for sale. It's just a Dad Simple Sip. This is the pre-production. It's going to be in K-Cup form, whole bean and ground coffee. It's a dark roast. It's going to be for sale on my Shopify account. Check underneath in the descriptions. I'll put a link to it, and it's also going to be on the Facebook group page. I really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.